Swing. Good afternoon, Christina from Flint. Thanks for stopping in on your way to work or while working. Glad you could be listening. Nikki P, I see you. Tally 420. The gang is all here. That's great. Wendy M, Kalari, Royce Reno, Hollow, Wendy M, Sky Feareth, Jean, Amy PJ, Lilith. Yes, let's drag Al some more. Educate Al some more. Educate, drag. We'll do both. Al is a full ass clown. She is, and she's a liar. She's a big fat lying liarton who lies. And she's just kind of a weirdo, too. She wants to call me a loser weirdo. Y'all have no idea the absolute level of weirdo, loser, ass clownery that woman is up to on the internet. Don't worry, we'll cover it all. Our panda of perpetual pondu. Well, now that someone said it, I think it was fun when Sam covered Ron in his DVD store. Thank you for saying that. We'll check in on what's going on over there with the attic today for sure. Salada, hello. Lilith, Tweet T, Sinful Princess. Mary and Mocha, Catherine PEI, hello. Sharon S, 1027 Anno, Emotional Support Muffin. Ashley Eaton, Autumn C, Lily Pad, Strawberry Punch, View and Chew. I am assuming Sam just don't want to deal with those court dwellers. No, I don't. But when it comes down to it, what the fuck are they going to do, right? Nothing. Seems all signs are pointing to Clara Honda made the wise decision not to spend any more money on attorney's fees trying to catch her an L over here. Or I'm sorry, a win over here. So looks like that problem took care of itself. You know what I mean? Hey, Teddy Pig. Helene. Hello. Lisa Simpson. Nikki PB Knowing says that was so fucked up what she did yesterday. And everyone would rather repeat it because they hate Sam than actually check. Or they check and prefer the lie. Exactly. Rainy in the desert. Hello, Miggy Flowers. SJ. No, Juan, you know. Lynn. Hello, Kim Fisher. Nice to see you, Kim Fisher. Forever and ever. Amen. Oh my God. We are shaking the tree already. Tally 420. Shake him out of the tree, girl. Thank you for gifting 5 Shamrocks membership. Baby Bop, Kirby Furby, Helene, Trista, and Cindy. Welcome, new members. How does that sound? I know Yaba doesn't particularly like the sound of it. She says she's going to give bigger maracas. What a very lesbian thing to say. Anyway, oh yeah, you can't see. I turn my camera on, you still can't see on account of I got my little sticker in the way. Isn't she the cutest thing ever? Hold on. Aw, Sham, she's so cute. Look, her hat says love and it's a shamrock. You like the maracas? Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Welcome new members. Kalari, hello. Pink Warrior, Lynn Smith, Fart Box, Charlotte, Ophelia, Bedelia, Melly. I sent you something in the mail today. You were here earlier than you were? Oh, wait. Never mind. You're talking to Lisa Simpson. Catacorn Mermaid. Hello, Wicked Crafter. Nice to see you. Blue P. Joey Jones. The fact Al read that comment and responded, I had no idea, is such a bitch-ass move. Oh, yeah. You mean when she's over there talking about Yaba's kids in the same sense that she says she's not the one who talks about Yaba's kids? What's going on with that, Owl? Huge idiot. Somebody examined what the FAFO ratio would be or fucking with Sam and realized they don't want the smoke. Hey, Honey West. Nice to see you. Mother of Gliders. Busted Canna Biscuits. Persephone's Pomegranate. Can we get Persephone's Pomegranate a gifted membership? That would be great. The maracas are life. I love them so much. Although I know I'm going to end up smacking myself in the teeth with them one of these days because I'm putting them right there by the microphone. Anyway, that's my sticker. Look, I put it on my notebook. This is like the official Bible of the support groups, the Shamrock division of the support group. Okay, this is the Holy Bible. This is it. If you guys had any idea what the pages of this official notebook already contained, you would shit your pants. Some of you would shit your pants. Lasheth Jean, shaking the tree once again. Delta Dawn, Ophelia Bedelia, Facey, Cambria Smith, and Katie. Oh, also Dal Parade. Thank you, Nikki P. Shaking the tree. Shake 'em, shake 'em, shake 'em. Lindsay with an A says, that's how Al rolls. Reads it so the audience hears it and believes it, and then says, I don't know, to create distance. Comments like that, you say absolutely not, or you tell people to stop talking about kids. That's right, Lindsay with an A. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to put it on the board so Al can maybe read it and follow along, or not. I don't know. Lisa Simpson, thank you so much for gifting 5 Sham Rocks memberships. Welcome new members. Marisol, welcome. Mosky, K. Petty Higgins, Toxic Woman, and Just Mo. Thank you so much. Shake them out, baby. Shake them. Sam totally copied me putting the cute sticker on the front. I sure did. I put one on my laptop too. Sure did. Love it so much. It looks great. Obviously, we'll need mascara. Oh, wait. Maracas. Oh, yes. Maracas as a member emoji. Oh, my God. I should do that right now. Hold on. Don't worry. I got it. I'm going to do it. We got time. We got time today. It's fine. Oops. Maracas. Maracas. I bet I'll find these exact ones that she ordered. There they are. Let's see. I just want the picture. Jesus. Hold on. There we go. We'll put the maracas in the chat for everybody. Quick actions. Remove background. 1 month. How time flies. Indeed, Catherine PEI. Give me 1 second. I can probably do this pretty quick on account of, I've done it before. 36 by 36. No background. I think I'm going to like them with no background, guys. So we'll see. And then file, export. Oh, there we go. All right. Now on over here to the YouTube. I always spell it wrong when I try to slam it in there. Taz D, thank you so much for joining memberships. We do love our basic Betties. Camby has been a basic Betty for 12 months. Holy moly, how time flies. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Memberships, customized perks, emojis. Do I have an open slot? I do. Nice. All right. Maraca emoji PNG. Save and publish. Everybody go out, come back in, refresh. And if you are a member, you should have a Maraca emoji for use. How do you like that? Don't you guys wish every time you requested a specific custom emoji, I would be so efficient? Look what I've got. Oh, God, was that really loud? I feel like that was really loud. I went downstairs because I had to get the maracas back from Yaba. And I grabbed her beg bell. Belinda's in the chat for the beg bell too, please. Isn't it great? Is it too loud? Let me know. Quick, hurry. Too loud? Shit, sorry. Sorry about that. Silence. Silence. Look at that. Did legal lift the gag order? I love it when you drag old hags. Very good. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for always supporting both mine and Yaba's channels. I didn't get the official green light from legal. Yaba and I just made it an executive decision. We decided that Clara Hondra had enough time to make her pimp decision on what she was going to do about her little threats of legal copyright mumbo jumbo, and decided she had dicked around long enough, and we just made that decision for her. So if you want to, she still has, of course, has the option to file whatever the fuck it is she feels like she wants to file. By all means, go right ahead. But in the meantime, I guess it'll just be back to business as usual. Our attorney made, made all efforts to resolve the matter. We made offers. Offers were made. Here was the offer, and I'm dead ass serious. This is what was the offer that was made. The offer that was made was Ms. Telfer removed the items in question from her merch store approximately 5 months ago. And as far as the rest of it, you can suck my client's dick. That was the offer. That was the offer that Clara said was unacceptable. It was my client already took the shit down months ago, and on the rest of it, you can suck her dick. That was the offer. She didn't like it, so whatever. Didn't cost me shit, but a picture of myself in my cat pajamas in bed eating tortilla chips and salsa. And that was not the original fee, was just a picture in the cat pajamas. Me eating tortilla chips, tortilla chips and salsa in bed whilst wearing the pajamas. Was just a little cherry on top for our favorite head of legal resident counsel, Lisa Manning, attorney at law. Why didn't DC go after Beg Linda? She had merch of her too. That's a good question. I don't know. I guess DC thought she had something because we're both in the state of Indiana. I don't know. But I know that little stunt cost her about $1,400, not including the legal fees from the EPO. So maybe she's, counting her pennies and making, taking her time and making any further. Sorry about that. Making any further financial decisions. I hit my mouse. I swiped it and it took me right out of the studio. Okay. We're going to start just real quick. You guys just want to take a, oh, hey, hippie piece. I'm right here. I hit the thing. Hey, Scara. Sorry about that. Big Linda's nose to puss. DC's about to be in the negative. Yeah. Got a little too crazy, a little too wild and crazy. It's fine. It's fine, everybody. Hold on. Let me bring it down. Oh, hold on. Just a little bit. There we go. Hey, okay. So I thought I did the maracas with no background. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. It'll work. It's fine. At least I got it done. Hey, Happy Peace. Thank you for joining memberships. Carly, hello. Skullface with Jean, hello. Persephone's Pomegranate says she's given Negative Nation a new definition. Yeah, no shit. Hey, Yamano Zombie, forever and ever, henceforth, Yamano Zombie will be greeted in the chat with the maracas because Yamano Zombie is a fucking legend and will go down as a legend. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. Yamano Zombie shook Chantel out of the tree in Sam Telfer's chat on Wednesday, February 28th, 2024, and we will never forget. All right. No one you know. Thank you so much for gifting one Shamrock membership. Carly, welcome. Shake them out. Shake them, baby. Shake them. All right. Moving on. Okay, let's go ahead and check in with Ronnie. Why not? Have you guys heard the big news? Kalari, thank you so much for gifting one Shamrock's membership. Shake 'em, baby. Shake 'em. Mr. Nevercracker, welcome. You're a lurker. I never seen you before. Hey, Toots. Hey, Shilly Ray. Don't fence me in. Crazy blonde bitch. Lasheth Jean, I see you. Okay, come on, guys. We're not getting anywhere. Hey, there's Megan 8. Megan 8 got gifted a membership this morning in the support group. And I called her ass out. I said, I'm getting strong vibes that Megan 8 is one of Chantel's sock accounts. And she owned it. She was a good sport. So Maracas in the chat for Megan 8. All right. Did you guys hear the good news? Tomorrow is the grand reopening of the attic in its new location. Did y'all even hear that when Ron said he was moving the attic from 631 North Central Avenue, Suites A and B, that he really meant it? He shut that motherfucker down. See, remember all the uproar because, oh, Ron shut his door down. He rage quit his store. I can't believe he rage quit his store. He had something up his sleeve, see. Clara Hunter had already rented the retail space over there in the Save-A-Lot Plaza, much closer to home. Yeah, and they had plans to move the store and reopen March 1st, and then by golly, that's exactly what he did. Maggie Flowers, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Chantel, enjoy the stream. Hit the like. That's right, everybody. Please hit the like. Hold on. Don't Fence Man says, who was that lady in the other video you posted? Was that Damn It Amber? It was, we'll go over that too, Don't Fence Man. Thank you for the reminder. That was Katie Sutton and Damn It Amber. But Katie Sutton was the woman who was rage tweaking. Can you believe it? Can you believe there's more than one rage tweaker amongst us? Can you even believe it? Hey, DG, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ashley, thanks for being here. Worked full time for 11 years before having to move to Wisconsin to be a stay at home mom. And your girl just signed up for Instacart. Nice. My daughter does Instacart and she loves it. Tweet T, hello, Zola, this and that. Can't wait to see the new shithole of his. We'll have a look. He posted the address publicly. We're just having a peek, you know. It's a public business being advertised on a public platform. Wicked Crafters, shake him out of the tree, baby. Oh, Megan 8 got a membership. Jen Izzy, Blue Rooster, Nikki Nichols 95, and I am myself. Nikki Nichols 95 is always lurking. I love her so much. I'm so glad you got a membership, girl. Yeah. Thank you so much. What did Nikki say that sounds like fun? Hold. Did I miss it? Hold on. Bunny, Tally 420, have you seen the new mod action? Oh, yeah. It tells you how many deleted comments in the past they've had, how many timeouts, etc. Yes, you can see all, every person in the chat. You can click and see their past channel activity, including comments and such. So, wait, you can't see that for people who are members? Don't listen, guys. Don't ever assume that somebody is on our team just because they're a member, right? People get gifted memberships. Members switch sides. Happens all the time. Yeah. Okay. It's a YouTube feature if you're a mod. So, all right. Come on, guys. Back on track. So, yes. Oh, Ronnie Boy is moving the store. He's actually in a retail plaza now, which is remarkable. It's in the Save-A-Lot Plaza. And so that's really exciting. It used to be like a little game, I guess, place. I have no idea, but whatever. Good for them. Now, what happened? You guys might ask, what happened to the original attic location and the remedial building? I'm not quite sure, but I do know that a couple weeks ago, I heard Ron. I haven't watched Ron recently. I really haven't. In fact, we're going to watch this little video he put on Facebook, and I haven't even watched it yet. Like, I literally have not been following these people. But I figured since the grand opening of the attic is tomorrow over there next to the Save-A-Lot in Connorsville, we might as well pop in and kind of catch up a little. You know, seeing as how Beg Linda has taken herself straight out the fucking game. Somebody's got to cover it, right? Is Al going to cover it? I don't think so. Anyway, let's see. So, yeah, this is from Ron's actual personal Facebook page, but he is saying that this shirt is going to be offered for sale at his store. So I figure we might as well cover it. Look at this. First of all, once again, the placement is wrong, but the shirt says white trash inbred cousin fucker, Connorsville, Indiana, 47331. How very original. This is giving Sam and Yaba merch. Is it not? Is it not? And I'm not going to comment on the model. Anyway, he says, I wasn't kidding when I said I'd make a shirt. And yes, it's for sale. Comment below if you're interested and I'll create a sales page. You mean a listing? Anyway, I'm getting one and I'ma carry them in the store. It's like tourist souvenir level stuff. He's so proud of himself. So expect to see me rocking it in the store. See you Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Still, he finally has like an actual retail space right there next to the Save-A-Lot. And mind you, the Save-A-Lot, if I'm not mistaken, the Save-A-Lot is like over there by the Kroger and the Speedway. Like that is like the center of like the real retail and shopping district of Connorsville. And he still can't drag his ass out of bed and open the store before noon. Like if that were me and I really wanted this brick and mortar store to be successful, especially so I could, suck it to all the haters, I'd be dropping my kid off at school at 7:45 or whatever the fuck time it is they go to school in Connorsville, and I would be opening my fucking doors and I wouldn't close them bad boys till like 8, 9 o'clock at night. Like I would literally be living in that store. That's how you make that shit work. Not this joker. 208 West 30th Street is where it's at. Right, Melly? I mean, yeah, I'd be there, Dawn, too. I mean, that kid he's 15 years old, and Clara could very easily take his ass to school. Hey, Yamanozami, did I say hi to you already? Huge idiot. Nice to see you. Stephanie, Gulfport Girl, nice to see you. And hi, Lego Monty. Work is too much work. Exactly. Hey, Freya's cat, he's entirely too lazy to run a business. Ron doesn't have much of a work ethic. Not this doesn't just tell me that Ron has not much of a work ethic. This also tells me that he is not passionate about this business at all. He is not passionate about what he's doing. Because if he was passionate about what he was doing here with this business, he would be there from dawn until, 9, 10 o'clock at night. Well, Yamano Zami, I'm just so impressed with your performance yesterday. I can't get enough. All right, where were we? Yeah, you're a superstar. Okay, on to Facebook. Share this tab instead. So this was 22 hours ago live. It says opening Friday. Look, do y'all see that? Can you see that? Let me see. You can see that looks like Isaac Guest is back on Ron's ass. He is in the comment section of some other posts as well. Clara gets involved running her cocksucker. It's a good time. So it looks like Isaac Guest might be coming back around for another round with old Ronnie Corbin. That should make for some pretty decent entertainment. We're not going to go too far into who an Isaac Guest is. It doesn't matter. Just know that he's a motherfucker and he gets under this motherfucker's skin and he's got a little bit of stamina in him and he will make this guy cry like a bitch. Okay. I think that's all anybody really needs to know about this asshole. All right. Let's see. Bum on bum crime. Yes, Dolly. That sums it up beautifully. Bum on bum crime right there. That's what's going on over there. All right, let's watch Ron. He's very excited about his new grand reopening on Friday. Look, he just says opening Friday. Like you would think he would at least have, the strength within him to be like, new location. Oh, new location, grand opening Friday. The Attic, new location, grand opening Friday. No, just opening Friday. And he doesn't even capitalize the word Friday. Always driving Clara's new car. Always, always. So the Buick's probably out front on a fucking flat or some shit, right? I bet Clara's old beater is just that, an old beater, probably beat to hell. Probably also sitting out front on a fucking flat. This jackass feels like he's too good to drive his grandma's 24-year-old Buick or his elderly girlfriend's old beater. So, yeah, he's driving her little hot shit car all around town thinking he's hot shit. Aren't you, Ronald?
Oh, boy. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your favorite local business owner, RPC, Ronald Paul Corbin. And we have been hard at work for about 2 weeks now, resetting up the Attic at 208 West 30th Street. That is going to be in the Save-A-Lot Plaza. It's going to be next to the vape shop and next to Chuck Toth Tattoos and American Rental and all that. I'm in the corner. It used to be the old game den.
See, he's got a really good spot. So if this store fails now, it's because this asshole's a loser. So did he say that there's an illegal tint job on that car, Talahundra? Why did I call you Talahundra? I take that back. Sorry. Did he? Is that how he described it? That it's illegal? It's that dark, is it?
We're going to be open Friday at noon. It's a soft opening. We're going to have a grand opening when it warms up. We'll see if we can get a Batman and some other stuff going on.
I feel like we should start writing these things down because none of these things will ever actually come to fruition. Hey, Moritz's life. He complained about a ticket for the tent. Oh, I must have missed that. That's funny. I wonder if it's really tinted that dark or if he's full of shit. Hey, Beck Sassy Bear.
Okay, cool. We're going to see if we can't get some other stuff going on.
Look at him digging through Clara's car, trying to make everyone think that's his shit. Why are you going through Clara's stuff and her little console there? What are you looking for? Looking for some denture adhesive grip? Maybe some Bengay? What I don't know. What do old people keep in the consoles of their cars that their loser 40-something-year-old boyfriends might be digging around for?
For a grand opening.
Nothing. Look, he wasn't looking for shit. He just perpetrating wanting people to think that that's his fucking car. See, it's my shit. I'm going through it. Oh, Werther's. Yes, Werther's. Lego Monty Werther's original for sure.
And I'm looking forward to it because I'm ready to get back to work and I'm tired of setting up a store again.
Butterscotch, used tissues, GERD meds, strawberry candies, and caramel drops. Metamucil, spare cord, sugarless candy, and Wendy's wrappers.
But doing it for you guys
Look how cute
because
she is.
this location will be a lot better. We're easier to find. We're in the main commercial district, and you'll be able to. I mean, you'll just be able to find it. It's easy to find. There's going to be all kinds of neon and tapestries in the windows. There's going to be stuff painted on the windows.
Oh my God, his mom's painting the windows. He's hanging tapestries and neon. Wow. That's crazy. That's going to be a lot going on. Kimberly, so sorry. I mean, I love everybody, you know. I'm old too. I know, right, Hollow? Ketchup packets, Wrigley spearmint gum. Lisa Simpson's making an observation that his pupils are like pinholes.
And we're right next to the vape shop and the tattoo shop, which I'm excited because I got a hand in it.
Why do you keep rubbing your eyes? Did you just roll out of bed 22 hours ago? Would have been, and 2 more hours would have been 24 hours. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So wait, no, it would have been 2. Whatever. Middle of the fucking day. And you just rolled out of bed in your Gerdmaw's car, rubbing the sleep out of your eyes. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, look at that tally. You think he's got the conjunctivitis? Tally, what do you think? Conjunctivitis? Sweepy baby Wani? Football coin purse and tiny pack of Kleenex? It feels good to laugh at Ron Piss Corbin again. I agree. Very good. I agree. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Expired Burger King coupon. Oh, let's get through this. Gosh dang it. We got a lot to cover today.
Arm to get finished. And yeah. So we've been working really hard. I just came from there picking my kid up from school now. And then I'm going to go home and rest and probably go back and do a little bit more. And then I've got a live at 6 o'clock where we are going through Alex Glitter Queen's DM. So that is over on Rumble, NEGZLIVE. I don't know if NEGZLIVE.com still goes to my Rumble channel or not.
How do you not know that?
But it may. I don't know. Slow connection. Don't care.
Yeah, go home at rest. Go home at rest because at 2:30 in the afternoon, he's had a full day. You know, that started at noon. Rest from watching Clara spend her money hiring people to move shit out of one attic location to the next. Oh, wait, that's right. His mom did it.
So I'd expect Friday to prepare yourself for sales because we're gonna have a bunch of stuff on sale.
You've been had a bunch of
new
stuff
merchandise. We got a bunch of the stuff we had at the old store, and yeah. So that's really all I got to say. I just want to give everybody an update on the attic and what's going on. So come see us Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 208 West 30th Street, Connersville, Indiana. We'll see you there.
Boy, he's really excited, huh? Really excited. That's exciting. Thank you for that. Kalari says super busy businessman can't wash his face or open his business at normal store hours. He's going to succeed on vibes, y'all. Thank you so much for the super chat and for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Why can't I? There we go. So enthusiastic. All right, let's see. So that was Ron's little face. Oh, God, there's another one. That was January 26th. His stupid white trash t-shirt. I covered that. That's my intro. This is okay. So that was, hold on. That's Owl. Oh, wait, this first. All right. Before we get to Owl, do you guys remember when that weirdo rage tweaker, Katie Sutton, jumped up on Jessica Mexica's panel the other day while she was stream sniping me and completely rage tweaked out on all of us? Well, I have edited that video down for you all, and it is now public on my channel. So we're going to watch that together. Hold, please. I got a text message I need to check real quick. What is that? Aw. Paul's sleeping on the bed we didn't make this morning, which is, why didn't we make the bed? I don't remember. Normally I make the bed. You watched my video? Thank you, Hollow. Make sure, in fact, hold on. Let me get the URL for it and put it in the chat. Because even though we're going to watch it here together this afternoon, you guys can still pop on over for the view and the engagement. I'll appreciate that. 362 views in an hour, 83 thumbs up. We appreciate the support. Here we go. This video is titled Rage, Tweak, Rage. Thank you, Nikki P. Hold on. Let me pin it. Pin the message. Can you pin? Yes, you can pin links again. All right. Are we sharing screen? Yes, we are. Thank you, Tally, for your commentary and contribution. I watched it. I just didn't know who the hell it was. Oh, okay. So listen, Katie Sutton she's on Twitter and she goes really hard at me and Yaba, and she was firing off pretty rapid fire a bunch of really fucked up tweets. And it's fine. Be on Twitter, talk shit, call us fat. She was posting the picture of me in the cat jammies and calling me fat. She posted a picture of her crotch and was like, at least I can still see my pussy, like stuff like that. And that's fine. It's whatever. That doesn't bother me. But where Katie Sutton crossed the line is it wasn't a tweet. It was actually in chat. And I found the screenshot just the other day. Actually, I think yesterday, found the screenshot where she said this. Now I can't find it again, but don't worry. It's definitely in my computer somewhere. So I will find it again. And I wanted to include it in this video, but I didn't have all damn day to go looking for it, and I wanted to just slap this up there. So anyway, but here's where Katie Sutton drew the line, which resulted in me reaching out to her husband on Facebook. Katie Sutton said in the chat that her daughter, now mind you, Katie Sutton lives in Indiana. No, Katie's not a Kiwi farmer. Katie Sutton is not a Kiwi farmer. She is a rage tweaker that lives in Indiana, like an hour and 22 minutes from us. Like she lives right up the street. She used to be friendly. In fact, I have Katie Sutton in my DMs from months and months ago, asking me like what Yaba's Rumble handle was. Actually, it was around last summer. And she also, Katie Sutton told me, I guess Ron was going to some concert with his kid like last summer. And Katie Sutton DM'd me and was like, guess who's going to be at the same concert as Ron? I was like, who, bro? And she was like, me and some of my friends, like implying that she was going to like stalk Ron at this concert. Anyway, she's just a weirdo. Yes, but where she drew the line was she said that her daughter works for Indiana Department of Child Services and basically threatened to have her, I don't know what, to put Department of Child Services back into our home via your daughter. That's when she crossed the line. I was like, yo, I think her husband's name's Chris. I don't remember. I was like, yo, Chris. And listen, I ain't doxing no damn buddy, because Katie Sutton goes by Katie Sutton. All right. She says her own name. She has no problem, hiding her identity. So it's not like she was doxed. She uses her legal name. Well, she used to anyway. I think she's changed it now. Anyway, let's watch the video. All right. Now you know who she is. This was the day after I had a conversation with her husband and was like, could you get your wife under control? Because she's out here not only harassing the shit out of me and my fiance, but she's sending unsolicited pussy pics to us on Twitter. She's threatening us with your daughter's employment at the Indiana Department of Child Services. And while we're at it, she's got your granddaughter's picture in the banner of her Twitter where she's up to all this fuckery on the internet. So you might want to talk to her about that too. Well, that was one evening right before I went to bed. And I woke up the next morning and Katie Sutton had blocked me on Twitter. Her husband blocked me on Facebook. And when I was live later that day, Jessica Messica was sniping and she gave Katie Sutton a link. So Katie Sutton came on panel and the video we're about to watch was Katie Sutton reacting to my stream the next day when I was telling everybody why I had to have a talk with her husband. So Yeah, unsolicited pussy pics. I was like, did you know your wife is sending unsolicited pussy pics to lesbians on the internet? Katie Sutton is as unstable as a three-legged buffalo, and you can tell she smells like one too. Hashtag dirty foot tweaker rage pig. Thank you, Christina from Flint. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, her name's not even Katie. It's Alma. It's really weird. Anyway, here we go. This is a Shamrock production, I'll have you know.
I'm sorry that I can see past my stomach. Sorry, Sam. Damn it, Amber. Props, girl. Props. No, bitch, I'm letting you fucking bury yourself. Props, girl. Props. Damn, you're just fat. That's what you're pissed about. Because I called you fat. Am I? I'm under your skin, bitch. Tell them what my criminal record is, Sam, because I beat a bitch's ass. Because I beat a bitch's ass. Yep, here I am, ho. Yep. You ain't blocked, bitch. Come at me. Yep. And guess what? My bills are paid. I didn't have to fucking hide from the courts. I didn't have to hide from the fucking courts, Sam. Your bankruptcies, your fucking bailing on bills and shit, and stealing from Aspen Dental. No, bitch, I'm letting you fucking bury yourself. I had a credit card at 19. Nothing. Sit on my fat ass and let my husband take care of me. Sorry, jealous. I'm shamed. Yep. Good luck with that, Sam. Guess what? I'm still skinny. Sam. Bitch, he's been with me for 30 years. You don't think he knows me? No, bitch, I'm letting you fucking bury yourself. You're not a threat. Come for my grandbaby. I dare you. Yeah, I'll bet I do. Sam, God, the jealousy, the thin skin. It's just weird. Really. You need help. Bravo. My life ain't changing, bitch. Yours is. All you're doing is looking like a fool. Is my mic not picking up? I can't see the chat.
No, your mic is good.
I appreciate it so much, Jessica. You have no idea. She's got me blocked, so I can't come after her. She blocks it. Her and Yaba both block everybody that has a difference of opinion with them. Sorry, I look like shit. I just crawled out of bed because I don't have a job. Hey, Amber, I'll go pick you up Wendy's if you want it. I'll get it for her.
Biggie bags for everyone. Biggie bags for everyone.
Somebody needs to ban a bitch from fucking Taco Bell. You're so fat, Sam, and your thin skin. You're so fat, Sam, and your thin skin. You're so fat, Sam, and your thin skin. Sounds yummy. Is anybody judging Amber on her fucking crimes?
Oof.
Really?
Really?
Katie Sutton.
Thank you for coming on panel. Do you have anything else you would like to say? Any closing remarks?
It's true. Nobody does give a shit. And more people have come over to my Twitter upset with Sam, hating on Sam, than I've ever gotten before. So basically, she's not punching, or well, maybe she is punching down, but she's elevating me. So bravo, Sam. Thanks, Jessica. I appreciate you.
I'm here to stay.
All right, that was fun. Right, guys? Hold on. That was fun. All right, where were we? Nobody is jealous of that other elderly meth lady. Ban a bitch from Taco Bell. Christina from Flint says, Alma, your Medicaid dentures are as square as your head. You look like you swallowed a rectangle, boo. Even your upper lip is square. Jesus, Flint. That was fun. All right. You all can point out people's dentures. I honestly cannot tell when people do and don't have dentures. Phrase, I work in the dental industry and have for a long time. That's how I can point it out. Anyway, all right. Let me put my kinetic sand away. I love this stuff. I love it so much. So much fun to play with. He admitted, yeah, she admitted I was punching down. So much fun. All right. So back to you, Owl. So, okay, here's the problem. Yesterday, when I was live, I said something about Owl being cringy as fuck when she was doing that fashion show and half naked on the internet and shaking her ass and stuff. Well, she's done gone over there and she's going all over the internet saying that I said something about wanting to contact her kids' friends, which is absolute. It's kinetic sand. Yes, thank you, huge idiot. It is so much better than slime. Thank God for me, Kanan and Celeste. They prefer the kinetic sand. Yeah, anyway. So she's going over there saying that I said I wanted to contact her kids' friends, and I didn't say that. But you know what? I can't find the clip of yesterday's stream where I said what I said, which was how embarrassed her kids would be if their friends found her YouTube channel and found her half naked, and shaking. Literally, I'm not just saying it. She's literally shaking her ass half naked, right? And the transcript is not loading on yesterday's live stream, which is a pain in the butt. So I can't even search the transcript. Sometimes it doesn't. You said those kids were old enough to be embarrassed by their mother's half naked antics. Yeah, that's what I said. Well, anyway, I did tweet and I asked for whoever is accusing me of that or spreading that narrative to post the clip of me saying that I was going to contact her kids or their friends, and nobody's posted it. I can't find it. But we'll go back. But it's not very big. Okay, hold on. Meanwhile, okay, I can close that. I'll close that too. Oops, Zoom. It's not going to go very big. Oh, wait, is that better? Let me see. That's somewhat better. Let's hit it one more time. Zoom in. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look, it's dated 28 February 2024. She says, hold on. Yeah, shaking what ass. You're right. Anyway. Goodness gracious, what juicy milk must lie in those transcripts that we are resorting to gasp. I'm trying to make sure that I get the denture whistle right. Let me know how it sounds, if it's coming through. I want you beg for some new dentures. Goodness gracious, what juicy milk must lie in those transcripts that we are resorting to gasp. Checks notes. A 40-year-old woman contacting an adolescent to tell them about their, quote, friend's mother's YouTube channel. The fuck is wrong with your brain, sham? Skinny Queen reacts. Thank you so much for gifting 1 Shamrock membership. Beck Sassy Bear, welcome. First of all, I'm 47. Okay. Where did I say anything about contacting an adolescent to tell them about their friend's mother's YouTube channel? Where did I say that? Why are you spreading these lies? What the fuck is wrong with your brain, Owl? This person says, say what now? Al says, oh, nothing really. Sham wants to call my kids friends and tell them to watch my YouTube channel. I don't know why. Don't ask. It's just what she does. And then, of course, we got the leave kids alone Sam bullshit. Shameful. Shameful, Alejandra. Look at these lies. Look at the lies she tells. And then there's this. I'm not sure what this is. It'll be a surprise to both of us. That's not it. Hold on. This one. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, it's the same thing. All right. Well, whatever. All right. So, because of Alejandra's lies, Alejandra. I know it's funny. Yeah, because Alejandra goes on there telling these lies that trying to say that I was gonna contact her kids or their friends or whatever. Nikki P, my mod, DMs me last night and she's like, girl, they are doxing your whole family on the Kiwi farms. And I'm like, girl, they've been doxing my whole family. She's like, no, girl, they got their Facebooks and everything. And they do. They're over there They got who is it? One of my kids, my ex-husband, my friggin' dad, y'all. The nerve of them. And don't you know, within I kid you not, within an hour of Nikki P letting me know that they had my dad's Facebook on the Kiwi Farms, who do you think called me? Who do y'all think called me within an hour of my dad's Facebook being put on the Kiwi Farms? Yeah, my dad. Hey, very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. Go play with your dogs, Owl. Yeah, Owl, go play with your dogs. My dad, my kid, my ex, my daughter. Oh, yeah, they got my grandkids on there. Just disgusting. All because Owl took to the Twitter and lied and said that I said I was going to contact her kids' friends. Can you believe that shit? Unreal. Unreal. I never said that. Kalari, thank you so much for the super chat. For a woman who likes to mock those of us with mental health disorders, Owl sure will believe anything someone tweets at her. Fiction over facts, Heffa. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I heard a rumor that Owl bangs out her dog. Is that true, Lisa Simpson? Christina from Flint. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. And they cite on the Kiwi Farms that it's okay because of Sham saying she was going to call Owl's kids. Yeah. I have not seen that with my own eyes because, as I said, I do not go on the Kiwi Farms. Nikki P sends me just what she feels I absolutely need to know. And yes, my kids, my grandkids, my ex-husband, and my dad being blasted on the Kiwi Farms is something I probably need a heads up about. So I do appreciate you, Nikki. But yeah, Nikki says they're saying right over there on the farms that it's okay for them to do that because I, according to Owl, said that I was going to call her kids' friends. Owl, how do you feel about that? You know, my daughter is 22 years old. She's not that much older than your daughter, Owl. How would you feel if your daughter started getting harassed on the Kiwi Farms because of something I said? How would you feel about that? I don't think you'd like it very much, would you? So, yeah, I don't appreciate that, Owl. I would like it very much if you would do the right thing and correct yourself and admit that I never said that. Owl's going to play stupid. Well, if the Farms is okaying it, then Gigi and Big Linda you're sure are fine with it. Big Linda done took herself out the game. Big Linda who? And Gigi who, for that matter. Unreal. So what I find interesting is we have some obviously people in the community who are saying some really awful, nasty things. We don't need to go over it all again. We've covered it at length, but specifically I'm talking about things that Damn It Amber, Owl, and Mandith Jean, Mrs. ATX herself, have been saying. They're really nasty, nasty people, the three of them, right? And it's crazy because the three of them have so much in common. For real. Like Owl, ATX, and Damn It Amber have so much in common. It's really weird to think that three women who don't know each other outside of YouTube. In fact, I'd venture to say that ATX doesn't even know Damn It Amber. She knows who Owl is, but they just know each other from the internet. It's so crazy that these women have so much in common. And they also just happen to have all found the same little niche in YouTube, right? Very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pills in the chat. Yes, please. Pills. And of course, we do have the Mandy ATX custom member emoji as well. Pills and Grimace in the chat. Thank you for that. Very good. Thank you for supporting my channel. Skinny Queen Rex says, I'm just here for the extra ranch dressing. Add Beeps Cat to that number. Well, hear me out. Here's why I'm saying that these three women have so much in common, and I think you guys are going to be abso-fucking-lutely. Oh wait, sorry, it's not. Oh God, I'm totally forgetting. I'm leaving somebody out. Holy shit. Beg Linda's in the chat, please, everybody. It's not just the three of them. It's Beg Linda also. They all have shit in common, and like you'll die when you hear this. Okay. So it's Beg Linda, Owl, Damn It Amber, and Mandy ATX. They all have several things in common. Y'all want to hear what they are? Shall we make a list? I'm not going to write it down. I'm playing with my Kinetic Sand, but anyone else, please feel free. Okay. Here is what these four women have in common. Hold on, let me take a drink. All right. Now, I'm going to be kind of jumping all over the place, okay? And it's a lot, but try to follow along, okay? So, Beg Linda and Owl, here's what they have in common. 1, meth. 2, they both have dentures. They don't have their natural teeth. And like, I'm not rocking on motherfuckers that have dentures, okay? I'm not. Just saying, okay? There are likenesses, there's similarities, there's things that these women have in common. And just so happens one of them is dentures. So yes, Owl also dentures. Mandy, she still has her teeth, but she's on her way. So anyway, so Owl and Beg Linda, drugs, no teeth. You want to know what else they have in common? Living in a shithole of a trailer that was given to them by family members. Now, how many of you can say that you know someone in your real life who at any point in time as an adult lived in a rundown trailer that an elderly family member had given them? Ain't that crazy? Yeah, Owl used to live in a trailer that belonged to her. I think it was like her great aunt. I don't remember. She told me a long time ago. That's how I know all this stuff, by the way. Okay. Owl told me this. She told me her little story before, and this is just what I recall from it. And I remember I was like, wow, isn't that crazy that both her and Belinda were meth addicts who lived in rundown trailers that were given to them by elderly family members? It's so crazy. Okay, so what else do they have in common? Well, let's move on to Damn It Amber. Y'all want to know what Damn It Amber and Owl have in common? Oh, Mandy's in a trailer too. Well, Mandy's in a modular. I'm talking a trailer. All right. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Y'all want to know what Damn It Amber and Owl have in common besides meth and pills? Because yes, meth and pills are one thing that Damn It Amber and Owl have in common. Charges? I don't know. I don't know if Owl has charges. Y'all have to tell me. I don't know. Fat husbands? Yes. Inbred? Yes. Okay, you want to know what else? Men with low T. Stripping? I doubt it. Begging? Yes. But guess what else? Damn It Amber and Owl both live in houses that their dads bought for them. Swear to God, grown-ass women. Problem-ass daughters. Whole-ass problems. Drug addiction and criminal records well into their 30s. And both of them, present day, live in houses that their friggin' dads had to buy for them. They're both married. I'll have you know. Owl's married to presumably a whole ass man. And Damn It Amber's married to a whole ass man. And they done married and moved their men into houses that their daddies bought for them. Owl's mom only has one picture of her on her Facebook out of 1,000 she has on there. That should tell you something. Isn't that crazy? Damn it, Amber will tell you that, oh, my dad co-signed for a house for me. What's the big deal? No, her dad bought the house, and he had to, and to this day, his name's on the house because he knows if his name wasn't on the house, she'd sell it. Same with Owl. Her dad, okay, so, well, what you said, she lived in a trailer that her great aunt gave her. What happened to the trailer? It burnt down. So Owl burnt her great aunt's trailer down, and because she was still such a problem ass adult, mother of 3, by the way, drug addict, mother of 3, wouldn't get her shit straight. When she burnt her great aunt's trailer down, her dad went and bought a house. And that's where she lives with her husband, and that house is in her dad's name. She told me all of this, okay? This is straight from Owl's mouth. This wasn't from, her friend's mouth or what. No, all this came right from Owl's mouth. Yeah, they had to GoFundMe when the trailer burnt down. Actually, it's kind of crazy because I think, like, I don't know. It's questionable where they lived for the 2 years after the trailer burnt down before her dad bought the house. Presumably, I guess they were living back with her parents. I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember. Sam, did you know Beglinda's trailer is 50 years old this year? No, I didn't. That's crazy. How did the trailer burn down? Come on now. You know how it burnt down. She told me that was her rock bottom. She was like, that was my rock bottom. My mom was threatening to take my kids away, and we burnt the trailer down. So that's when I guess she decided to get her shit together, but her dad must not have trusted her enough. So he just bought a house and put it in his name, and that's where her and her grown ass fucking husband live. Isn't that crazy? So that's something Owl and Damn It Amber have in common. Well, one of the things. There's, of course, the drugs. The drugs and the fact that they live in a house their dad bought them. Ain't that crazy? Oh, y'all want to know what ATX and Owl have in common? And again, I only know these things because I know these women personally and have for a long time, and they tell me these things. Now, I'm not going to say what Owl or Mandy's daughter's first name is because I'm not going to do that. But I will tell you that Mandy and Owl, their daughter's first names are the same. How crazy is that? Of all the names you could pick for your kid, and the two of them pick the same name. I think that's cool. Me and Yaba have kids that have the same name. We both have a Devin. Isn't that crazy? And it's not even a very common name. Oh, Tally 420 said cuck husbands. No, they named their kid the same name. Isn't that crazy? Don't go crying, Owl, or you, Mandy, neither. I didn't say their name. All I said was they got the same name. And I know that because I've known Al and Mandy for a long time. We used to be, on speaking terms or whatever. I wouldn't say friends, but, vaginas that smell like this shithouse door in a Jesus 3Ds. You want to know what else Beglenda and Al have in common? That's right. They both beg on the internet. E-begging ass bitches. That's what they have in common. Anyway, I just think it's all crazy. It's weird because like these women, they're so very alike. They have so much in common, and they're all big fat fucking liars. Be lying on me like that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I couldn't find the timestamp because the transcript wouldn't load. So you guys have Owl to thank for this. We're gonna have to go watch my stream again from yesterday. We're gonna start around the time when we start out watching Owl's fashion show because I'm pretty sure this is around the time I said it. And we'll just see what we see. All right. So settle in, get comfy. We're gonna watch this and we'll see if we can't find what I said. All right, here we go. you know. Anyway, it's being dealt with, but everybody's voice deserves to be heard. I heard hippie peace. I heard Bam never liked me. Never. All right, fine. I'm gonna go ahead and speed her up. There's no need to listen to this on regular speed. We're going to 2x. Got a nice word to say about me. I won't speak ill of her. That's all I'll say. Cam B, nice to see you. Cam B, I sent you an email. Oh, you think Aunt Katie's union with the USPS? Probably. Anyway, point is, Al, we'd like to know who it is you're showing the goods off to. All right. So let's watch the fashion show. Al gets a new wardrobe from a special Hooter. 2 minutes, 29 seconds. Let's see how long this takes us. That's a little too fast. This could be copyright music. Did you set me up? That's too fast. 1.5 is fine. You rat bastard. Hold on. Where's my notebook? God. Jesus, why? Oh, I can turn music off then. Our panda
We don't need this
out. You guys see, you saw and heard that the song choice was Cyndi Lauper. For Christ's sake,
you think so, Lisa?
Fun. I don't know. I think that's a little weird too. You're a grown-ass woman. Poltergeisha, thank you for being a member for 1 month. I know this is going to sound wild, but they have this website called OnlyFans for that kind of thing. Maybe that's where the panties belong. Thank you, Poltergeisha, for saying what we're all thinking. Yet all I see are dentures a flapping. I can't believe she lived as long as she did. That's all I got. Mute it. Yeah, I'm gonna mute it. But by the way, how old is Al over here? What was it we discovered about her age? She's 36. Is she 36 years old, y'all? Wait, where was I? Here we go. No, she's 30. I think she just turned 36. She just turned 36. Where'd I? Lurker here says 4114 is close to the spot. Really? All right. Really? Oh, because we must have gone back to it? Did it take us that long to go over it? 20 minutes? Thank you so much, Lurker. Appreciate you. Not the same as hiring a private investigator to do a PI background check and then presenting the results of the PI background check on a live stream. It's not the same. Court records are court records, okay? Are we clear on that? I thought people were sending her kind of fetish outfits, but I think she has an Amazon wish list, so maybe this was on it. No, it's definitely fetish outfits, and she's got one for St. Patrick's Day. She's going to dress up in a little skanky little St. Patrick's Day outfit. I'm really looking forward to that. Where is she going to wear this? On her live stream. Look at that. Look at that, would ya? For one, I know these are hair extensions. You're not fooling anybody. All right. For two, your dentist never should have let you choose that unnatural bright white shade for your dentures. That was not nice of them. But they did a shit job of making them, and they don't fit your mouth. But I suspect you had to go with the budget tier of dentures. So they did a pretty good job for that. I'm just saying. I know those are hair extensions, and your teeth are too white. I mean, whatever. We all talk about each other's teeth, right? Oh, there we go again. I just want to know if your husband knows you're doing this. I know she's got kids who've got to be like middle school age now. What if her son's friends found this shit? That poor would be that poor. Okay. Back down to normal. Thank you, Lurker. Appreciate you. Bop, bop, bop. Look at this. Look at this shit. So there's teeth, right? Oh, there we go again. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write down the timestamp. Everybody, hold on. All right, sit tight. Here it is. Look how, listen, once again, maybe I'll put these back up on the merch store. I don't know. These notebooks are this shit. All right. I moved the camera, so now it's too close. It comes with a pen. The little pen goes right here. Okay. It has one of these things, which is very satisfying. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I had to decline a call. Sorry. It was nothing important. I mean, it's really satisfying when you get done writing something in here. Look at my Mexican pizza slut sticker. When you get done taking some really good notes on a motherfucker and you're all done, and you slap it closed and that is satisfying. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Timestamp. Let's make her big. Actually, let's keep the chat up. Where are we at here? 4118? Did you notice instead of Owl addressing you, proving her a whole ass liar with receipts, she made up a bigger lie? Yes. Bring on the social security number. How many kids does she have? 3. I just want to know if your husband knows you're doing this. Just curious. I know she's got kids who have got to be like middle school age now. What if her son's friends found this shit? That poor boy would be bullied to hell and back. I know. She looks like an outdated, sad cheerleader. What is that? What was that? What was this? That was it, ma'am. Owl. That is all I said. Owl is like Uncle Rico and still thinks she's this hot, young, I don't know what that word is, Philly? She once was on the stripper pole. That's all I said, Owl. All right. We'll tap it back. Because I know some people are a little slow, you know, on the uptake or whatever. Would be bullied. I know she's got kids who have got to be like middle school age now. What if her son's friends found this shit? That poor boy would be bullied to hell and back. Now, why are you putting words in my mouth and saying that I was saying I was going to contact your kids' friends? That's what you said. Where's my screenshot? Where's the screenshot of what you said? Is this it? Yep. I'm going to play it one more time. Then I'll put the screenshot back up there. Your husband knows you're doing this. I know she's got kids who have got to be like middle school age now. What if her son's friends found this shit? That poor boy would be bullied to hell and back. And somehow that we just heard with our own ears equates to a 40-year-old woman contacting an adolescent to tell them about their friend's mother's YouTube channel. Oh, nothing. Sham wants to call my kids' friends and tell them to watch my YouTube channel. I don't know why. Don't ask. It's just what she does. How do you figure, ma'am? Hold on. How the fuck was Sham going to get in contact with a bunch of little boys? Y'all need to stop reaching. Yes. Al and ATX also have been embarrassing mothers to their children. They have that in common as well. That's true as well. And listen, here's another thing. I cannot believe that there's so much outrage that I made the statement that I made. This is something that is said about Yaba and her kids literally all the time. What if your kids found you online bullying fat women? What if your kids saw this, Yaba? What if your kids saw this, Yaba? What would they say? What would they think? What kind of damage are you doing to your children? Right? But it's okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, look, there's Detective Cochise, who is on the list as of February 2024. Doesn't someone you know work the pole for a living that would embarrass their kids or nieces or nephews? Whom are you speaking of, Detective Cochise? I don't follow. Doesn't someone you know worked the pole for a living that would embarrass her kids or nieces or nephews? I don't know who you're speaking of, Detective Cochise. But you know you're on the list, so I'm not sure. What number are you? I'm asking the questions, not you, Detective Cochise. You're on the list. Now, listen. Answer the question. We need more information. Who are you speaking of? They work the pole in the club, not on YouTube, a place for everyone. YouTube is not the place to flash your skimpy outfits. I want to know who Detective Cochise is coming in my chat. And speaking of, what's the matter, Detective Cochise? You don't have the fucking balls to come back to the chat and admit that you're speaking on my children? What a little coward you are, huh? I'm going to go in there and I'm going to talk shit on Sam's kids, but I don't have the fucking balls to admit I'm going to go in there and talk about Sam's kids. Oh, that's too bad. Detective Cochise, why don't you make a video about it, you fucking creep? Is that Detective Cochise in their profile picture? That fat, bald man? Kimberlina, thank you so much for gifting 1 Shamrock membership. Welcome, Mandy H. Detective Cochise, I never mentioned your kids, but you did. Oh, aren't you clever? Get out of here, loser. You belong over there where you are with Hillbilly Beg Linda and Beg Linda and the Hillbilly Griff gang. Get the fuck out of my face, creep. Yeah, you come in here talking about my kids so you can get ass pats from Beg Linda. Loser. Loser. I didn't bring up your kids. You did. Well, who else do I know who works in a strip club? And why would my nieces and nephews be embarrassed by my daughter being in the strip club? I'm unsure. He did the video on Ronald's suspicious Kickstarter. Oh, yes, I know who he is. Wicked Crafter, thank you so much for shaking the tree. Psyched for life. Fallen Milkman, Glam Baby, Cinnamon Toast Clout, and Bee Explorers. Welcome, new members. Shake 'em, baby, shake 'em. Samtastic, it's weird not understanding that stripping at a restricted adult club is a lot different than shocking off your clothes on a platform where children are. No shit, exactly. Very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. Belinda raised her kids in a meth den. So there's that. Yep, there's that. Oof, good point. Fruity Tootie says there's a difference between being hot enough to get money from working in the pole versus an old hag flashing herself online in a desperate attempt to hold on to the youth they don't have anymore. Exactly, Fruity Tootie. I just think it's not at all shocking at all whatsoever that members of the Beg Linda Hillbilly Grift Gang continue to kick in my door talking about my kids who have nothing to do with this shit. That says more about you all than it does me and my kids, does it not? Especially on YouTube where it's accessible by kids. She has school-aged kids. It's not such a leap to say it's a bad idea to flash your bits in a YouTube video. That's all I'm saying. And listen, this is another thing Owl told me from her own mouth, okay, when she and I were on speaking terms. Owl has gone to great lengths to remove her entire immediate family from social media. You're not going to find Owl or her husband or her adult child or her minor children on social media. She's wiped them out. Okay, she's taken steps to protect her family or whatever. Okay, hold on. What? Hold on. I gotta look at that whole thing. Shih Tzu Not, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Sam. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. Must admit, I don't know this part of the universe. I only know fatties, not druggies. LOL. Cheers. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, hold on. Let's see what this is. Oh, more owl tweets. Thank you. Let's see. All right, let me look at those. The minor kids come in her streams in full view. I've very seen the youngest a few times. She's usually smoking and wearing hardly anything. For real, Nikki P? Yikes. Okay, so here are some tweets. 1, 2. Let's see what order they should go in. This one first. Okay. Shame on you, Detective Cochise. Shame on you. Coming in here, bringing my kids up. Did you get the ass pats over there from Beg London, friends you were looking for? I gotta know. All right. Owl. Oh, look, 18 minutes ago. So she's listening. Everyone say hi to Owl. The youngest has come in a few times trying to get the iPad back that she used as her soundboard. Wow. Carly says it's the smoking of the weed in a home with kids for me. Okay, so Al says, this is the most cringe thing I've ever heard. Holy shit, she's like a 14-year-old. Are you serious? We were just watching you prance around on the internet in a sailor outfit and booty shorts, shaking your derriere, appearing in nothing but a brassiere, and you're telling me that I'm cringe and I act like a 14-year-old? Are you fucking serious? She's telling me a bunch of shit I already know. No, I'm not telling you a bunch of shit you already know, Al. I'm telling 530 of my closest friends a bunch of shit they did not already know. She can't even spit it out. I didn't think I was having a problem spitting it out, but whatever you need to say, I guess. All right, present, share screen. I couldn't spit it out because I'm too busy welcoming all the new members to my channel, you dumb bitch. All right. Then she said, oh, wait, I already watched that. I already looked at that one. Oh, wait, that's just the wrong one. Okay. It's this one. She says, hold on. Let me zoom. There we go. I don't know if she thinks I'm going to jump on a stream and go through all of her info or what, but I'm not. I'm not like you, sham. Do your worst. It will continue to do it oh, wait. You will continue to do it into a brick wall. Sorry, I'm not really sure what that means either. Lasheth Jean, thank you so much for shaking the tree. Oh, my Lanta, Claudio Beach Ball, Jenny Tay, Leah, and Shaking But Not Stirred Cat. Oh, also Lizbeth. Oh, wait, did I welcome someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Welcome new members. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Thank you so much. She's just jealous because you can spit it out without your teeth flying out. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. You know how I keep telling Al to take a big old spoonful of that peanut butter behind her because she needs the calories? And I just can't figure out for the life of me why she's not, eating the peanut butter. And then it occurred to me this morning why Al cannot take a big old spoonful of the peanut butter. Does anybody else know why Al can't eat a spoonful of peanut butter? And why she teases Ron about it so badly? Anyone want to guess? That's too bad. That's too bad. So every time Owl rocks on Ron and tries to crack on Ron about him eating the peanut butter, just remember she's just mad because she can't eat spoonfuls of peanut butter on account of them dentures. You know what else people with dentures can't eat? And I'm not going, listen, if you got dentures, don't be offended. Okay. It is what it is. I work in the dental field. I love people who wear dentures, but this bitch, she's got it coming. She can't eat steak. When's the last time you had a big, juicy red steak? Or take a bite of an apple? Yeah, all kinds of shit she can't eat. What's with the shaking noise? Psych for life. This is when you gift memberships and you shake the lurkers out of the tree. This is us shaking the lurkers out of the tree. Why does she have dentures? Drugs. And she just got them. She just got these teeth. Okay, so remember I've been telling y'all how Al used to be on YouTube, and then Truthfully Trisha chased her off for a couple of years. Then she came back like in 2022. It was somewhere between 2020 and 2022 is when she got these new dentures. If you go to her channel and look at her old stuff before Trisha ran her off of YouTube, she's they're still dentures. I'm sure of it. Those are that her old teeth were also dentures, but she never cleaned them. You can tell because you can literally see the buildup of, we called it denture poop. Because for one, it smells like actual shit. Makes your dentures smell like, when they get that dirty. You guys know, if you've had grandparents, old grandparents, and they were dentures, after a while, they have that very distinct smell to them. That's what Owl's old set of dentures were like. And you can see it. You can just, we'll look at it. Don't worry, we'll look. Anyway, she says, this is the most cringe thing I've ever heard. Holy shit, she's like a 14-year-old. She's telling me about, oh, I already read that. Hey, Sham, I dare you to unprivate all your streams that prove you've done nothing but lie this week. Huh? Especially that one where you assure your audience that Hussy got a $30,000 check from DC. Yes, you did say 30K, which you are now, blah, blah, blah. You know what? If you're so sure, I said emphatically and without a doubt and as fact that DC wrote Hussy a $30,000 check, why don't you go get that clip? Owl, surely you have it. Well, since Owl's watching, I just want to, where is it? Where is it? This one. Since you're watching, Owl, just want to make sure you caught this. I shared it yesterday, but just in case you missed it. That's Hussy. November 7th, I said, get him. Hussy said, I'll keep you posted. November 17th, I said, good morning. Out of curiosity, on what date did Clara's attorney contact your attorney to indicate she was ready to settle? This is where Hussy ran his big fat fucking mouth, but I redacted it with a note that says, I'll never help Clara. But here you can see what Hussy says after that. 2 minutes later, whatever it was here that Hussy told me about that settlement, 2 minutes later, he follows up with, please don't say I told you anything. And then the thing I say immediately following, well, 10 minutes later, but the next thing, an hour and 10 minutes, whatever. The next thing I say is, I won't, laughing emoji. Was there ... negotiations, or did she come correct with the first offer? I'll never tell. Now, why would I jump immediately from asking what date did your Clara's attorney contact your attorney to indicate she was ready to settle? Why would I, in response to that response, go right to talking about the money? As it says, Samantha Tefler, now you stop it. Let's just say I was a bad bitch. Because he didn't want to say anything else. He knew he fucked up right here. He knew this was the fuck up right here. But I'm not going to help Clara. So you know what you can do, Owl? You can take that screenshot on the screen right there and you can gum it to death. All right, there's that. Okay, so since she's live tweet responding to my stream, is she going to live tweet respond to the fact that I said absolutely nothing about contacting her kids? I don't know if your husband knows your teeth are, but I suspect you had to go with the budget tier of dentures, so they did a pretty good job for that. Was I'm just saying. I know those are hair extensions. It's 4118. Oh, here it is. It's right here. We're coming up to it. I mean, whatever. We all talk about each other's teeth, right? Oh, there we go again. I just want to know if your husband knows you're doing this. I know she's got kids who have got to be like middle school age now. What if her son's friends found this shit? That poor boy would be bullied to hell and back. That's literally all I said, Owl. That's it. You motherfuckers say that shit to Yaba all the time. But what about your kids? What if your kids found your YouTube? Do you see Yaba going around crying, saying, oh, Belinda said she was going to call my kids and their friends. When somebody come fight my battle. And that's another thing. Can somebody please explain to me why it is that the Arby's bloggers over there have suddenly started getting involved in all of me and Yaba's internet slap fights? Can anybody explain that to me? I'd love to know. I'd love to know why the Arby's bloggers are suddenly inserting themselves into all of me and Yaba's internet slap fights. Is that Leather Daddy really Yo Mama's sock account? Hold on, let me check. Joined 6 months ago. Never commented here before. Because you dared to call them out instead of falling down and worshiping them like Belinda's crew does. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Misguided says, tweet Josh about the loose cannon fodder on his site. Josh is going to find out in his own way. Donna Morte, Olive Boyle's been retweeting out DC Gird's Rumble streams like it's that with those hater thread losers. Really? Crazy. The good side of the farms let the gossiping ladies take over. It's not worth looking at. No, they've destroyed the forum. Whatever. Not my problem. Okay, I got to quit messing with that stuff. All right. So Owl's a big fat fucking liar. Confirmed. Speaking of Owl, I mean, look at this. Look at her channel. Let's have a look at. God, what a freak. Let's just see what else is going on over here. These are clips, I guess. Do you guys know that when Leticia, before she had the baby, that Owl admitted to calling not only the local Leticia's police department over 30 times trying to involve herself in that active case, but she also made contact with Leticia's mother and the alleged father of Leticia's baby, who Leticia asserted had SA'd her. That's what old Owl's over there doing. That's what she's up to over there on her channel. Calling people's families. Calling police departments. Involving herself in ongoing investigations. Do you want to know what else she did? Hey, very good. Thank you so much for the super chat. I thought Hag doesn't do enemy of my enemy stuff. Yeah, over 30 times. And she defends it like she was saving lives. Exactly, Tally. Owl made contact with Leticia directly. Do you know that Owl offered for Leticia to come stay in her home? Don't forget, Owl has 3 children, at least one of which is an autistic boy. And she offered Leticia help, and that Leticia should have taken that help. Like, what kind of, you want to call me a loser weirdo? What kind of a loser weirdo would invite some mentally ill pregnant woman who's wanted on felony charges to come stay in her home with her husband and her 3 kids? It is weird AF. And when Leticia did not accept this internet fucking weirdo's offer to come live with her, that's when Al turned on her and went at her hard fucking core. Remember this parody? We watched it. It was disgusting. Look at, that's when she decided to make a cow out of her. I think Al wanted to take her baby. Look at all this. I mean, that's insanity, dude. Oh, look, but here's her old stuff. Look, Owl's videos used to hit 84K, 57K, 71K, 123K. Trisha Paytas, 18, and then her channel just tanked. But see, this was her last video before she left YouTube. 4 years ago, March 19th, 2019. See what I'm talking about here, kids?
Trisha was still
look at that. Look at those shitty dentures that she never fucking cleaned. Look at that. Al has been an unhinged creep for way too long. Yeah, how old is she? 30. How old is she? I don't remember. 36? What did Fruity say? Yeah, exactly. Look at that. That's why she had to get the new dentures. And that I'm telling you, this is from all you got to do is take them out of your mouth and soak them at night. And couldn't even do that. Look how nasty that is. Listen, I worked in the dental field for a long time. I know exactly what this smells like. And it ain't pretty. Oh, that's Trisha Paytas. I don't care about her. The nerve of this bitch. Mm-mm-mm. What a weirdo. Uh-oh. Where are we at? Okay, so that was March of 2019. And then she left. And then this is her first video back. And Leticia was her, I guess, her big comeback. April 23rd, 2022. Look at her. She comes back with new teeth. Drink water and moisturize people. Oh, and don't do drugs. The amount of paneling on the walls in that house is disturbing. And you guys, listen, I know I talk about the way things smell a lot. It is what it is. I think we all know what a house with a fuck ton of paneling smells like. You know what I mean? Like wood paneling has like a certain smell to it. And nobody puts wood paneling in their house anymore. So this shit is old. Old. Jeez, the computer costs more than the house. Oh, grifted from subs, by the way. Grifted from her subscribers, all of it. Even her clothing. Stale cigarette smoke. Yep. It has a very cockroach smell. A very sour, musty smell. So, that's right, Nikki P. That's right, she did. Owl somehow got her hands on a hat that Adrizda, who is a mentally ill woman who, yes, was charged in the murder of a woman, went to trial. And I guess, was she acquitted? I don't know anyway about it. When the mentally ill woman acts out, Owl threatens her that she will use the hat to sprinkle her DNA on crime scenes. That's what Owl is up to over there. Hey, Sham, got your Tumblr? Oh, wonderful. You love it. Thank you so much. You're taking it to work tonight. You'll post a pic when you get home. I cannot wait. Thank you so much for the support, Fancy May, and thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you love it. Those tumblers are cool as fuck. I also have these glasses, these glass cans. I know I keep saying I'm going to make designs for them, and I will. But actually, I have lots of designs. I just don't have merch designs for them yet. Anyway, these are really cool. If you guys are sick of the tumblers, I like these because I like the way they sound. I want to know how these bitches got the nerve to talk about us because we rent a house and these people live for free. Exactly. She lives in a house that her dad bought for her after she burnt her great aunt's trailer down. Damn it, Amber also lives in a house that her dad bought for her. Beg Linda lives in a house. Beg Linda lives in a trailer that her husband's dead parents gave him. Listen, I had wood paneling in my house too. Okay. Our living room in my childhood home was wood paneling. Wood paneling, it had this burgundy colored shag carpet and our furniture was wicker. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. If damn it, Amber's daddy is buying her whole houses, why is she robbing the Wendy's? Well, Fruity Tootie, she didn't rob the Wendy's. She burgled her parents' friend's house in the middle of the day and stole money, drugs, guns, guitars, And we haven't figured out the story behind this yet, and she hasn't offered a story for it. But according to the sheriff's department report, there was a bath rug that was soaking wet. I don't know. You had burgundy color carpet too? No way. That's crazy. Let me see if I can find a picture. Hold on. The paneling might have been removed by the time. Yeah, it was. Was it removed or painted over? I can't tell. Oh, and the carpet was green in this room. My bad. The carpet, unless they changed it. This, I'm pretty sure these pictures are the people who own the house after my family did. I'm pretty sure. Well, no, maybe the carpet was green. But listen, we had burgundy carpet in this house, the majority of it. Yeah, see, told you. Look, this is the dining room. This is the house I grew up in. Don't worry, my family does not own this house anymore, so it's fine. See, there's that burgundy carpet I told you about. I just remember this was the room where my dad had his grand piano, and also we had our Christmas tree in there. That was the kitchen. That is not what the kitchen looked like when I was growing up. My mom completely redid the kitchen like 2-3 years before she passed away. Anyway, see, you can see the burgundy carpet on the stairs too. Where is it? Okay, so this is the room, and I can't tell if that, I think it is. I think it's still paneling. They just painted it. But this room was all wood paneling. Jack man snoring so loud. Yeah. Anyway, that was the house this used to be just a regular back porch. It was screened in, but it wasn't like finished. Look, this house is so 1980s. Do you see this back here out the window? How it looks all overgrown and dilapidated? This was a golf course. When we lived here in the 80s, this was a beautiful golf course. The golf course was, I guess, like abandoned. I don't know. That's the back porch. I want to show you guys. This was my room. I had a bathroom. That was my room. That was my brother's bathroom. Look, this is my parents' bathroom. My parents redid this house in the 80s. Forest green and black tile. Ain't that great? All right. Anyway, there's enough of that. Anyway, I'm not knocking the paneling. All right. I'm just saying. Oh, wait. Let me take that down. What does DR say? Who's DR? God, the way you abbreviate. I don't even know what you're discarded roses. Would you get that nose surgery for the dog so they can breathe better? Oh. Yeah, we might look into that. You had a grand piano in your granny's house? My dad still has that piano to this day. It's in his living room and he still plays it. My dad is an amazing pianist. Speaking of my dad, leave my dad alone. That wasn't cute. It wasn't funny. You know, that's the third time my dad's been contacted about YouTube, internet fuck shit. He's almost 80 years old. Actually, he might be 80. I don't know. I got to do the math. Leave him alone. Did you live by the great outdoors in Titusville? Priscilla, your aunt lives in Titusville? No. We lived in Royal Oak. And that is the Royal Oak golf course that is abandoned behind my childhood home. Psyched for Life. I don't know exactly who it was, but if I had to guess, it was probably the one who don't look right, because he has a habit of calling people's dads. What did Tragic say? By the power of Grayskull. Off topic, and because I know she is laying in seal position watching, congrats, Vile Chantel, on back down to 99K. Congratulations, Chantel. We love that for you. You love Cocoa Beach? I love Cocoa Beach as well. When I grew up, we would the two beaches we went to the most were Play Linda, which is basically like the Titusville beach is Play Linda. But Play Linda Beach would be closed frequently because of NASA. And if they were launching anything or if they were moving the shuttle to one of the launch pads, or literally anytime NASA was doing anything, they would close Play Linda Beach. So we would go to Cocoa Beach instead. Meat Mitts. Oh, wait. Hippie P says Meat Mitts is back up to 101K. If the one who don't look right had more muscle mass and money, he'd def be one of those serial killers who target only women. She said, I have mechanic hands. Listen, Yaba is, I shit you not, she's a solid 3 to 4 inches taller than me. Did you guys know that? Yeah. Like, I'm not a shorty. Okay. I'm 5'4". She's 5'7". Whatever. So she's much taller than me, but my hands are bigger than hers, and my fingers, see how super long they are and skinny? She says, I have mechanic hands. I told her these are the hands of a pianist. Thank you very much. I took piano lessons when I was a kid. I think Chantel bought a package deal for her new subscribers. They get delivered in phases. So the increase went from a previously purchased subscriber package, and then it's offset by YouTube audits. Don't fence me in. I would agree with that as well. Hussey went live with the title, Sam Taffler, you are an effing liar. Oh, yeah? Is Husseth Jean going to show that unredacted screenshot of when he broke the NDA in his settlement with Clarahundra? Bricklayer hands. My uncle had hands like those with grease. Shut up. Why don't you come in here and show the people your hands, ma'am? She doesn't have like fat fingers. She just has like abnormally short fingers. For her height. She's 5'7". She got short, stubby little fingers. That's what you get for saying I have mechanic hands. Samantha has slender piano player fingers. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I have. Hussy who? I know Kim Fisher. She's out for blood. Hussy plays horrible music. Yeah. Has he started yet? Or is he just getting started? Hussy on his ban evading channel or nah? Totally ban evading. We will find out who called and karma will do its thing. Well, I only got to talk to my dad for like about 15 minutes last night. And the majority of the conversation was not about that bullshit. And I mean, it's whatever. I talked to him about it for a minute or two, but it was mostly about my kids and grandkids, as it always is. Oh, but yeah, no, he had to get off the phone because he was pulling into his garage and he loses signal, and it was like after 9:00. So then I went to bed. I haven't talked to him again yet today, but I'll ask him. I'll ask him to describe, in detail. Toots, I never want to have the one that don't look right follow my name. No shit. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. We do love our renegades. It's me. I've only just hit 5'1", have tiny everything except boobs and chin. Mickey P, thank you for that. Thank you for letting us know that. That's so funny. All right, let's see. Let me see if there's anything else I was gonna go over. Hold on. I got some DMs. Let me have a look. See. What's that? Oh, well, I don't know why this got put in there, but we can look at it for sure. Did you guys know that Clara Honda was unalive baiting in the Discord last year? She was. What's this? Who said this? Hold on. Let me go unban you. I totally forgot to do that on your main account. Hold on a second. Because I'll forget again if I don't do it right now. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, YouTube Studio. All right, blocked accounts. Jesus, Lord Almighty, look at all these blocked McBlockersons. Oh, this might take a while. There's someone named Totes not on Sam's list on the block list. You wish. I love the ones who get so out of shape and bent out of shape because they're not on the list and they want to be so bad. I don't think I'm going to find it. Sam Telfer is a chicken and there's an actual chicken for the profile picture. That's great. I don't see you on here. Oh, wait, it says show 269 more. Evelyn, thank you. It is. Beg Gang in full effect. Look at the tiny keyboard. Yaba likes big things. Confirmed. I love that. I will say this tiny keyboard took a lot of getting used to for sure. But I love it. Now when I sit at her desk and I have to use her keyboard, it sucks because I hit all the wrong keys because her keyboard is just like massive. It's huge. All right, I'm still looking. I mean, maybe I'm not going to find it. I don't know. Christina from Flint, there's an account with your name on it that's blocked. I think somebody thought they were going to come in here and LARP as Christina from Flint and get a wrench. Is that what you tried to pull? Amateurs. Shameful. Is it Arizona Takedown Man, aka Tragic? Is that it? It's not a regular keyboard. It's an oversized, massive keyboard, which quite frankly, I'm shocked you can even use the keyboard. That large of a keyboard with your freakishly small hands. Okay, I'm going to keep searching because I don't think that's your main account. Oh, really? You've seen your troll in several chats? Okay, Hussey is saying he hasn't said anything to anyone about the case, and you're going to hear from his attorney. Well, his attorney knows how to contact me, that's for sure. All right, babe, I'm going to get off here too so I can assist in collecting the children. I don't really have much more to cover. I appreciate all 500 plus of you hanging around for the show. It was a good time. I don't think I'm going to be here tomorrow, though. We've got something we're doing in the afternoon, and I want to do it with her. I don't want to miss it. So it's going to be fun. Look, I got Pete Buttigieg blocked on YouTube. There's a chat. There's an account called Pete Buttigieg. There's a Pete Buttigieg account in my blocked list.
Do you want me to wait for you? Because I gotta go to the school. I mean, it's up to you. I was asking.
Well, we got to wait for the bus, don't we?
Yeah, I'm collecting her and then I'm going.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be done and then I'll go with you.
Go back again, so you just text me and let me know.
Okay, babe. All right, love you. Wait, babe. Babe, they want to see your freakishly small hands. Here, come on, no, come here. Let me see. You don't have your ring on? Where's your ring? Where'd you put it?
In the box
Did y'all know I got Yaba an engagement ring? I did. Gina's not here. That's Yaba. But I will tell Gina hi. Oh, yeah. And my engagement ring, remember last week when she said that they called my ring was ready because I was having it sized. And I was even shocked because I was like, they said that it was going to take like 2 weeks and it was only like 4 days. So we go up there. She drives me up there that day in the rain. And I mean, the pouring down rain. It was horrible. I halfway there, I was like, we don't have to do this today. I can just come back tomorrow when it's not raining. She's like, no, we're almost there. So I go in there I get the ring and it's exactly the same as it was. I mean, it was cleaned and polished and it was shining like a motherfucker, but yeah, so there I don't know. Something happened and like all they did was clean and polish it and send it back. So they had to send it back out again. Oh my god, I was so mad. Gutting around the mall. Yeah. That was when I went in and Ray had fallen asleep in the back seat. So I just ran in and she was like, text me when you're on your way back out. And so I texted her. I said, I'm gutting towards the door. You're so funny. Isn't that weird? But you know what, Hollow? If some fuck shit like that's going to happen, it's going to happen to me. 100%. Okay. Hey, listen, speaking of Pete Buttigieg, this little story probably won't interest everybody, but some of you in here who knew me back in my activist days, this story is going to interest you. Does the name Sharon McBride ring a bell for anybody who used to follow me back then? Anyway, so listen, long story short, this woman, Sharon McBride, she's a city council woman, but also she was the executive director of Community Corrections Ducombe Center in St. Joseph County. That bitch is corrupt as the day is long, right? She's the reason that the city of South Bend blocked my IP address from accessing the city's public records. It was partially to do with shit I was digging up on Pete, but Sharon McBride is who got me started. It was me looking into Sharon McBride that then led me into looking into Pete Buttigieg and all of the corruption, right? So, but it was Sharon McBride is who I had the beef with first, and I was digging in on her ass, and I was uncovering all kinds of shit. I'm talking corruption, illegal shit going on, improper handling of money, funds. I mean, you name it. This bitch was dirty as they come. So her position as the executive director for community corrections, that is a position with the county, but she was also a city councilwoman. Well, just a week ago or so, Sharon McBride is abruptly fired from her job as executive director of Ducombe Center. The county commissioners launched an investigation into Sharon McBride finally 5 years after I exposed her for being a big corrupt you know what. 5 years later, finally, the county commissioners launched an investigation. 2 days into the investigation, she's fired from her position as executive director of Ducombe Center. She'd been the executive director for 14 years. And what are some of that? No, Pete didn't threaten my life. What are some of the allegations against Sharon McBride, which I sounded the alarm bells to 5 years ago? Theft, improper use of county issued credit cards, corruption, ghost employment, a whole slew of allegations. And that's just for her county position. They've also started looking into her and her activities as a city councilwoman. And she's already in hot water over there. It all comes back to the money. What do I tell you, people? Is she walking away with a nice financial package? Absolutely not. She's going to end up being indicted. She's absolutely going to end up being indicted. She is going to go to jail, just like Sheriff Jamie Knoll. Did you guys watch that show 60 Days In? Where they send like fake inmates into the county jail to expose corruption within the jail. The sheriff from the first 2 seasons, it was right here in Clark County, Indiana, is where the first 2 seasons took place. And the sheriff at the time was this guy named Jamie Knoll. I'm going to cover this. Okay. I'm going to cover this. Well, a couple of months ago, Jamie Knoll, former Sheriff Jamie Knoll, was arrested for real for all kinds of the same shit. Misappropriation of public funds. Hold on. Jamie Knoll now facing 25 felony charges. They have now also indicted and arrested his wife, Misty Knoll. His daughter's about to be on the hook. They're saying that they embezzled like or not embezzled. They charged county and city credit cards like $250,000 or something. Former Clark County, Indiana Sheriff Jamie Knoll is under police investigation for various accusations of fraud that allegedly occurred while he was in public office and served as the CEO of a local nonprofit. He was sheriff from 2015 to 2022. During his tenure as sheriff, he also led the Utica Township Firefighters Association and the New Chapel EMS in Clark County. What are the charges? 5 counts of theft, 4 counts of official misconduct, 4 counts of ghost employment, 1 count of corrupt business influence, 1 count of obstruction of justice, according to court records. Now, this special prosecutor who's been assigned to this case, Rich Hurdle, I know this dude. I know him from when he was called in to be the special prosecutor in the investigation of South Bend Police Department's shooting of an unarmed shooting. The South Bend police officer shot and killed an unarmed black man in South Bend on Father's Day, 2020, I believe. Maybe it was 2019. I'll have to check back. Anyway, this was the special prosecutor that they brought in to investigate that. And he came back and basically cleared the officer. There's a whole I could tell you all kinds of shit about this dude right here. Basically, when a police department in the state of Indiana wants an investigation to go the way they want it to go, they call this prosecutor Rich Hurdle in, and he makes sure the investigation goes the way the police want it to go. This guy's from the county. This Rich Hurdle, he's from the county that neighbors Ron's County. Anyway, so they have also indicted his wife now, and they're looking, I think, at his daughter as well for charging up credit cards. Meanwhile, Sharon McBride. Let's see. We'll just go with this one, I guess. Part of the investigation surrounds McBride's mother, who was a kitchen worker at the Community Correction Center, who made 6-figure salary, including more than $45,000 in overtime pay. And that doesn't give all the information I was looking for. I was looking for like all the list of allegations against her. Hold on. This is just 2 days ago. Common Council President declines to answer questions on recent firing from Dukem Center. I bet she did decline it. Let's see. I want to say, oh no, that's a clown. That's a whole ass clown. No, we're not playing that. I don't want to see Oliver Davis up there. 6 days ago. Oh, here it is. Okay, I just want to show you guys this and then I got to go. All of these are allegations that I levied against Miss McBride 5 years ago. Earlier this week, commissioners launched an investigation into the center, the Dukem Center, in response to, quote, a myriad of concerning allegations that have been brought to their attention, including the following: staffing issues, ghost employment, overtime abuse, improper credit card usage, improper financial transactions, training issues, failure to follow county policies, failure to follow required chain of command, failure to follow workers' compensation policies. And this has only just begun. Look, her mother, Sharon McBride's mother, was employed at the Dukem Center to run the kitchen. And it said that she was the county's 15th highest paid employee in 2023, $105,614 to run the kitchen at a community corrections facility. Give me a fucking break. Anyway, that's been a long time. I put in a lot of work on that topic, and One of the county commissioners just so happens to be my former employer and personal friend. And so, of course, he knows that I am a subject matter expert on all things Sharon McBride. So I'll be busy in the coming weeks. So, but don't worry, I will make time for YouTube as well. All right, don't worry about it. Hold on. What does Nikki say? Hussy's calling Sham out saying her messages are fake. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Hold on. Do we need to go have a look? I don't even know what his channel is. I'm not going to share it on the screen. I just want to peek in. Oh, wait. I guess not because I don't know how to find his channel because he's ban-evading. He's saying Sham can't show the uncensored. Sham absolutely can. It's Hussy who can't show it. There is also an active EPO. Oh, you mean the temporary the temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction that's still in effect for 2 more weeks. Just type in Hussy. Let's see. Oh, Sam. Here we are. Okay, hold on. Let's see. He's got 36 people. I'm just going to bop there and see if he's showing receipts. No, he's not. Oh, look, Beglinda's in the chat, everybody. Here we go. Look, Beglinda's in the chat. So I find it interesting that Beglinda can make her way to everybody's YouTube chat in the middle of the day, but she can't fire up her own live stream because she done took herself out the game. I love that. Sam wants your attention and outrage to see his content for that pitiful dead channel. Wait a minute. Let me check something over here. I'm still at 428 on my dead channel. I was over 500 till I started talking about fucking politics. I don't believe she has COVID. I don't believe her at all. That's a lying liar, Tim that lies over there. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Damn it. Amber has a wrench in Hussy's chat. Not shocked. Let's see. I'm just like, oh, wait. Oh, Beglinda says, Charlie, I am. I'll be covering this later, which is why Hussy is fired up. Oh. Beglinda says, like Hussy would tell her slimy ass anything. Hussy did tell me. You see the receipt. Where is it? Where's my receipt? You can call me a liar. Hold, please. Let me put my receipt back up on the screen. Hussy did too tell me. Oh, shit. I gotta go. Look, there it is. There it is. Tell me that where? You wish I was lying. You need to be lying, don't you, Husseth? Sucks to be you. All right. Well, listen, I got to get out of here. You guys have a great day, and I will see you hopefully, I don't know, not tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Hey, you know what? Maybe me and Yaba will do a stream tomorrow.
Good.